You know what? I'll take in consideration because we have prejudice. Okay, that means you already have a basis or judgment to someone. So it's like that. There's like an ideology, symbolic symbolic ide no it was symbolic relationship. Oh fuck me, I forgot the context. Holy shit. See, it's not symbolic relationship. It was like a symbolic ideology or something. I forgot symbolism or something. I forgot that specific term. You create a symbol, or when you say a symbol, what does it mean? It has to mean something, right? So we create a symbol, could be an image or anything really in our mind towards that person. So when we look at someone, they're shy, we already have that prejudice, that biased judgment towards them. And it's normal. It happens. It happens to people. It happens to other people. It's not problematic really. It's just that you can try to lessen it. It's hard, yes. It's the hardest thing is to actually observe yourself and try to work out those. I wouldn't say morally bad or anything. It's more like the flaws of us being human. We're trying to lessen that part. I'm not talking about murder and shit like that. I'm talking about your individual flaws. You have no confidence, or maybe you have too much confidence. You have too much fear, or you have less fear. What else? Self-centered, narcissistic, could be, or maybe you have an inferiority complex. It's like those things. You need to try to lessen that mindset because a lot of people don't think this, that when you think about something every day doesn't really affect your physical well-being. It does, not in terms of just your health, but in terms of how your brain works. Let's say you feel like shit all the time. Your brain will be so used to sending those signals, it will be in a snap. It's gonna be instinct. It's gonna be like people who have anger issues, they're working out towards their mental behavior and physical behavior towards something that triggers them. I'm not talking about trigger as in social justice warriors trigger, actual trigger to symptoms or behavior towards certain you know what? No, I'm not a doctor. I can't really 100% say, hey, that's gonna happen. But it's just something that you can think for a day. Go through the mirror. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm ugly. No, it's more like, okay, what have I done these past few days? What are the wrongs that I've done? What are the correct things that I've done? And let's see what should I do about it. I remember a business strategy. Well, this was it: strength, weaknesses, advantages, and threats. There we go. I think that was it. SWAT, or was it SWAT? It was SWAT or something, or OT. Can't really remember. What you want is to transfer those threats to. Oh wait, oh, SWOT, SWOT, opportunity for O. Basically, you want to convert those things like weaknesses to strengths. That's the main purpose of SWOT in business. It's not just to identify and observe what are the problems in your business, but to fix it, solve it, and turn all of those weaknesses into strengths, or maybe lessen those weaknesses. And the threats towards your business or company, assuming you're an individual person, threats to yourself, make it into an opportunity for you. Or maybe others, yeah. We will never know. We will never know the mysteries of life. I'm sorry, I was just lost in thoughts. Really, look at that. We didn't even advance towards the thing, story. Oh God, this reminds me of saying my poem out loud. It was horrifying. It was fuck. Oh God, that was really cringy. That was really cringy. How do you remove the shyness within you. There's a difference between someone being just shy to someone being introvert. Introverts are not shy. They can say fuck you to everyone in the damn room. They just don't like to interact with people because it's exhausting for them. Shy people, on the other hand, are those with not just the lack of self-confidence, but always have doubt, doubts themselves every time they're gonna do something. Example, me. When high school was a shit ton of fun. Opposite, really. If you're a shy person, let's say read out loud in class or go in front of class and do some skit, those stuff. And you have to push yourselves and always think, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. YOLO. And whatever happens next, fuck it. It's one step, or the first step to overcoming shyness. Because the second step is becoming actually confident on what you're doing. Because the first step that I'm saying is just giving yourself that moral push that's saying that I'm not doing something bad, stuff like that. The second step is harder because it needs a little bit more effort. Because it means that you're not ashamed of what you're about to do. You have to think that my mindset, like, this is not things to be ashamed about, and I'm gonna go for it. Yup, ease you into it. Yeah, why don't you start by practicing? Yeah, to each other in the club. It's not too sudden. Yeah, in front of strangers. Does it get more intense every time? Yes. The smallest step in school is to, let's say, read out loud in front of your teacher. Next step in front of your classmates. Next step is to actually do public speaking. And the other next step would be mass communication. If you can do the highest level, you can do the lowest level with ease. It's just like that. It's like another thing to do is to compare the actions you have done before. Let's say, example, in high school, you'd be doing a lot of read out aloud, read this, I want you to explain this, recite your answer and shit like that. And if you keep doing that little by little, you'll be so used to it that there would be no problem that the moment you do something easier than that, you would say, I've already done something harder than this, no problem, let's do it. So it's just more like, to gain confidence, you need experience. It's not easy. It's not in a snap of a finger that you'll just gain confidence and stuff. It's a build-up. It's like building a house. You don't build a house in one day. Better yet, if you want a strong house, you build the foundations up. A strong foundation will make the house in itself strong. But if it's just a weak foundation or the core is weak and you build walls around it, it's not gonna last. It's gonna get crushed. And that's what we say or call false confidence. You know what I think about? I should have done psychology. Really, I should have done it. There's a difference between majoring in psychology to being a psychologist. Because when you, let's say you have a background in psychology, then you can be someone from human resources. You might say, oh, that's too bad. Not really. Technically, you'd have the files of all the employees. They're the ones who will go to you if there's a problem, and you'd be the one reporting to the upper management. The upper echelon, as they say. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I think I could have pushed myself at least in psychology. I was really excited in college, but the moment I stepped in and the longer I was in it, I might make a video about college. Yeah. I don't have 4 years of experience, it's been only 1 year. And I kind of want to drop out. My grandparents don't though, because they're gonna fucking murder my ass. They're the kind of person like that, yeah. Anyway, this game reminds me a lot of stuff that I've either said or done past few years. Yep, they're still debating, I guess, about whether to, do the poem thing or not. Oh, nice, nice. Very nice, Monica. Very nice. Oh, choose a poem to practice. It actually happened. Yeah, it also happened in my class, not in college, senior high school. In the Philippines, K to 12 program happened. And senior high school, yeah. So it's more like, I guess grade 6, 7, and 8 would be middle school. 9 and 10 would be like high school. 11 and 12 would be senior high school. And then we have elementary. The way they fly. Confidence strikes with vigor. Let's save this.